Hello and welcome to this week's tarot reading for all air signs. I hope this finds you well. I trust you will use your own intuition as your primary instrument of resonance. Leave behind what does not reverberate. Tarot does not tell the future. The only thing that determines your future is how you react, reflect, and respond to the messages herein. In front of me, I have the Mistletoe card, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. We have Venus, the waning gibbous moon, and radium. And what's interesting here is that the waning gibbous moon is also found on the mistletoe card. And mistletoe is a parasitic plant that is native to Europe. And it's used in Druid ceremonies at the winter solstice, where all the lights are extinguished at the heart of the rite to symbolize the time of the longest night. And that is the waning gibbous moon moving towards the new moon into that darkness. And what's also interesting about this spread here for you is that radium is here. And radium was the radioactive substance that was found at the center of uranium. And this card has been described as a sorcerer, a warlock, a conjurer, and it actually looks to me like Rasputin on this card. You know, some sort of, I don't think Rasputin was evil, but he certainly was powerful and secretive and a disruptor of society. And this radium was set free from this uranium, behind the decay of uranium, radium came from. So it has this corrosive sort of property about it, and that goes into Venus as well. Venus is corrosive and can be highly malefic as well. And just with the amount of pentacle cards here, it just seems to me that there is some sort of element in your life that is looking bright and shiny, maybe like fool's gold, and it's actually something very destructive or something that has ill intent for you. Someone who you may think of as a friend or a colleague, with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Page and the Nine of Pentacles, like I said, on either side of the Knight of Pentacles. So it seems innocent, but at the core there is a matured sort of personality here that is actually has ill intent. And knowing that the moon is going into the new moon and walking in the darkness, sometimes our senses are heightened in darkness. Sometimes the light or the brightness can really fool us. Everything that glitters is not gold comes to mind. And to know that when the lights are off, or when you are in that silent place, the true nature of what is happening comes to light, even in the darkness. And this character, might be charismatic. They might come across as a healer or somebody who has good intentions for you, or someone who says that they can help you or give you some sort of charity, but it's really not in your best interest. And I don't want to make this entire reading in the negative. This is more like a cautionary sort of message than it is negative. But to make good choices coming up is kind of what I'm getting at here. But to think about mistletoe in a different way. Well, maybe not even a different way, because mistletoe is used as like a signifier to kiss somebody, and Venus, of course, is the planet of love. So there is that love element there. There is that connection there, and there is, a spark between two people that may occur. And for some reason, I'm just getting in my mind like the Tinder swindler is just really, again, I don't want to make this a negative reading, but the Tinder swindler is just kind of coming to my mind of somebody, kind of just coming in and just, saying they have all these things and they have all these plans for you and for them, and do this for me and I'll do this for you, but they never end up scratching your back, and they just piss off essentially. So yeah, just being really conscientious of this dynamic, I can say. And the mistletoe, being part of the solstice rite or the solstice ritual, is a kind of a symbol for rebirth of the sun and the birth of Mabon. And I suppose that comes into pretty much what I've been saying, is that you will illuminate the darkness with your new revelation. You will illuminate the darkness with your own insight, or with insight in general. And it just really makes me think of like nocturnal animals, and how you can be out in the forest or out at night time, and as humans, our senses are, in darkness are not as heightened as a nocturnal animal. So we can't see them, but they can see us. So taking on this position as a nocturnal animal and just watching and waiting and seeing how others behave, or their true nature, or what they get up to in the dark when they think nobody is watching. And I think that's actually that's the thing in the Bible with the tribes of Israel, how they scrawled atrocities on the wall and said, God cannot see us, ha ha ha, we are in the darkness, but of course God sees all. So that is just kind of coming to mind there. I wonder what book that was from. Book in the Bible, I mean. Job? I'm gonna guess Job. But anyway, it's the tribes of Israel. Going behind God's back, or perceiving that they could even go behind God's back when God is everywhere. The knowing, the awareness, the consciousness is everywhere, but you just must turn your face towards it. So that's the reading for this week. It's a very cautionary sort of reading here, but that's the message. That's what came through. So I hope you enjoyed. Bye.